is Ben Cito, and I have served as CFO and President of the predecessor riding of Markham. Tonight, I am honored to act as chair of this meeting. For almost 4 years now, we have watched as the people of Ontario and the people of Markham-Unionville was sold a bill of goods. Dalton McGuinty promised no tax increases, so what he does? In his first budget, his finance minister bring in a health premium. Ontario civil servants called him on it. The finance minister had to admit it was a tax. It wasn't even designated for health care, just went into general revenue. If that's not a tax increase, I don't know what is, and I do taxes for a living. In the 8th year when David Debuchy was our MPP, we had a voice at the cabinet table. Markham's concerns were heard. In the 3 years since, our Liberal representative was told to sit in the back benches and be quiet. And I guess if you were Tony Wong, you would have resigned too. McGuinty had to rethink his position, so Mr. Wong's replacement was immediately put into cabinet. But what did they do? They created a make-work revenue ministry for him. We still have a finance minister, a treasury board minister, and a management board minister. The new revenue minister will be to coordinate the merger of the federal and Ontario corporate income tax system. But you don't need a cabinet minister for that job. That's a waste of taxpayers' money. Now we have Colgate. Not the toothpaste, but Michael Cole's, the Minister of Citizenship and Immigration, his version of the sponsorship scandal. If you're friends of the Liberals or the Liberals, you can get grants without going through due process. More taste of taxpayers' money. I can rant and rave all night, but tonight is the beginning of the end for the Liberals in Markham-Unionville. We have 3 outstanding nominees, and it's our job to elect the best candidate. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Janet Carradine, the second VP from the Ontario PC Party, who will chair the election portion of the meeting. Janet?
Thank you very much, Ben, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here in Markham-Unionville as the chair of elections at your nomination meeting. Today, you will select your candidate to contest the next provincial election on October 10, 2007. Just a little background for you. The Ontario PC Party has a practice of setting down in advance of every election rules for the candidate nomination process. There are benchmarks to be met, details to be provided, and documents to be delivered. And when everything is satisfactory, the party executive, through the Provincial Nomination Committee, notifies the riding association of its approval for the meeting. So as you can tell, quite a lot of work has gone into this evening already by your association, and I would like you to thank all the people who've come out to help registration and everything else tonight and get this meeting started. So please, your thanks. I'm advised that notice was given as required. They're Sadik, Stephen, Yu. And in just a few minutes, you will hear from the candidates. Then you will have an opportunity to cast your ballot. The candidates drew lots to determine the speaking order. And each candidate has 10 minutes. The 10 minutes includes any endorsements by other people. They have 10 minutes to do with as they wish and provide you with information about themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's nice to see a big crowd, and I'm sure that a lot of action will take place in voting. I would like to thank all of you for taking your busy time from your busy schedule to come and support us. Tonight, you will make a very important decision in selecting a candidate that will have a great impact on the future of Markham-Unionville riding and the party itself. I am sure you will exercise sound judgment and will elect a candidate based upon merit, qualifications, and experience. As you all know, Markham is a diverse community which is rapidly growing. Our vision for Markham is to have high-tech industry, good infrastructure, better education, and quality health system. We need strong leadership to provide incentives for industrial growth, job creation and employment, and to bring prosperity to the people of Markham. I have previously been a Liberal over 25 years and have come to the conclusion that the Liberal policies are not focused and that they are losing touch with reality and the grassroots. This is perhaps due to lack of vision, leadership, and good governance. Liberals' broken promises have set back the progress of Ontario for many years in respect to important issues such as healthcare, economy, and environment. Of the many promises made during the election by the Liberals, one of the promises on which they were elected was not to raise taxes. On the first budget, the Liberals blew it all, shattering the confidence of many, leaving them high and dry. What a great disappointment for the taxpayer of Ontario. In recent years, the Liberals have been caught in a web of scandals, one leading to the other, from the federal government to the provincial government. Mismanagement and misappropriation of taxpayers' funds are typical illustration of weak fiscal policies and total disregard to the taxpayers' rights and obligations. We all know just a few years back that the province of Ontario had a good healthcare system that was parallel to none. We are proud of it now, but lately the tables have turned. As you all know, the long wait time for healthcare services has resulted in loss of many precious lives. Imagine the frustration that the patients have to go through and their families. We can no longer afford a government that has lost the confidence and the trust of the people of Ontario. The people of Markham riding need a strong voice and someone who understands their needs and issues. Ladies and gentlemen, I have lived in this riding since 1979 when its population was only 72,000 people. It's now over 250,000. So I've seen the community grow from a village to a town and now to one of the fastest growing cities of Ontario. Having spent over 25 years in Markham, I'm aware of the specific needs of the issues of the riding, our children's education, healthcare, housing, traffic gridlock, transportation, and social services need to be addressed. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a practicing public accountant, a CGA, and I'm the owner of several successful businesses in Markham. I have over 27 years of experience with the federal government in Revenue Canada taxation and have seen the massive industrial growth in Canadian economy. As the first chair of visible minority in the tax department, I have brought sweeping changes in hiring practices for visible minorities. As a result, we have now visible minorities holding very senior positions within the Government of Canada. And I'm proud of that. I'm a chair of the Canadian Trade Council for South Asia, responsible for promoting for Canadian trade for Canadian businesses to the South Asian countries and the market. I am also chair of the Multicultural Society of Pakistani Canadians, promoting diversity, the golden fiber of Canadian mosaic, of which we are so proud of. As a member of the Toronto Police Advisory Service Committee Race Relations, I have promoted recruitment of Asian officers, assisted in sensitizing police officers to understand the cultural aspect in dealing with community matters. Ladies and gentlemen, these affiliations have provided me the tools to acquire the know-how, skills, expertise, and experience to represent this great riding of Markham-Unionville. And I will take the challenge to bring to this riding a fair share of Ontario's resources to make it a vibrant and thriving community under the able leadership of Honourable John Tory. I would also like to mention my contribution to the town of Markham, which has been very significant, particularly in the fundraising activities. I helped raise $6.2 million collectively for the YMCA new facility on Kennedy Road, which opened last year and is fully operational. Thank you. I am proud of this achievement, and I'm sure so are the residents of Markham. With good governing policies and leadership of Honourable John Tory, we are confident we will form the next government. And we will turn around the economy, reduce unemployment, improve healthcare system, and provide cleaner environment which will make Markham and Ontario a better place to live. Markham needs a strong voice, a strong leader at Queen's Park, a leader with the abilities, the know-how, the understanding of the issues, and most importantly, the ability to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I ask your support and an opportunity to serve you. I can assure you that I will deliver to your expectations. Your investment in a vote for me tonight will confer long-lasting benefit to the people of Markham. God bless you and gives you the vision to make that right choice tonight. Thank you. Khuda Hafiz.
My name is Yang Hope. I'm here to endorse Stephen Yu, whom I believe you will hear and understand and support because of his vast knowledge and his long-term membership as a member of the BC Party. Stephen is a businessman. He is in the oil and gas business and graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics. He also ran in Calgary Centre before he came here in recent years. And Stephen is well known to many members of our community here today. And he looks to Markham as a focus and also as a point for the Conservative Party to achieve in order to bring to us another cabinet minister under John Tory. So I'm very proud to be able to introduce to you Mr. Stephen Yu.
Thank you, Yang. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Ladies and gentlemen and fellow PC members, it is great to see so many people coming out to exercise your right and your privilege. I just want to take this time to thank first our team members who have worked tirelessly to bring the people come out here to vote. It is very difficult circumstances, and I know you work very, very hard, and I want to express my appreciation to you. And I also want to thank the organizer of the PC Party, Ontario, and the Markham-Unionville Association for hosting this nomination for all three of us. Today, you have a decision to make. You have to decide one of us to represent you and to represent the Ontario PC party. And I hope that you will give me a serious consideration. Not because I am the only candidate who lives and resides in this riding, but because I have a genuine interest to voice your concern and your issues. Like many of you, I come to Canada as an immigrant. When I first come to Canada, I couldn't speak one word of English, and I only have $100 in my pocket. But because of my commitment and my willingness to work hard, Canada gave me a chance. I obtained a high school equivalent, learning ABC at age 23, starting from grade 1 at the Alberta Vocational Training School to a completion of grade 12. And later, I graduated with a Bachelor of Commerce from the University of Calgary. My first job was a dishwasher in Victoria at the Everest Hotel. And my last job was the president of my own oil and gas company. It is with this commitment and with this willingness to work hard, I want to commit to you that if I be elected as a candidate for Markham-Unionville, I will do all I can and I will work hard to take on the Liberal. And as far as I am concerned, and as far as Ted Peter is concerned, the Liberal is on his way out. When the McGuinty government broke their promise to raise the health tax by 4%, when the McGuinty government made 361 promises, 361 promises in one campaign, knowing that they cannot deliver at least 50 of them, and God knows how many of the rest of the 361 were not for changing the provincial logo, or partisan advertisement, or give out grants without application. It is this irresponsible act, and I know the McGuinty Liberals will fall when the next election comes. And ladies and gentlemen, I need your vote, and I need your support, and I want to be a member of John Tory's team to defeat the Liberals. And with your support, and with your vote, I know we can defeat the Liberals, and we can make a difference in Markham-Unionville. Please vote Stephen Yu.
Hello, my name is Paul Calandra, and I am the president of the Oak Ridges Markham Provincial PC Association, and I'm its next federal Conservative candidate. I'm here tonight to talk to you about my friend KK Lee. The next provincial election is only a few short months away, and I believe that KK is the right person to lead our party into that election as your candidate in Markham-Unionville. KK is a hard-working, loyal Conservative who has fought with us to promote Conservative values and principles not just in Markham-Unionville but across the province. He is a successful business person who has always been a strong advocate for our community and has worked with community groups to make Markham a better place to live, work, invest, and raise a family. I believe that KK can lead us to victory because I know that he has the support from a broad cross-section of the many communities that make up this riding. He brings people together. He works hard and understands that a great community is one that unleashes the potential of all of its people. I know that with your support, KK Lee will become the next great conservative leader from Markham, following in the footsteps of people like Don Cousins and David Tabucci. So I ask you tonight to help us secure a better future for the people of Ontario by electing KK Lee as your next candidate and the next member of Provincial Parliament for the riding of Markham-Unionville. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dan Newman, and I'm pleased to be here tonight to offer my support for KK Lee's nomination as the PC Party of Ontario candidate for Markham-Unionville. I have known KK Lee for over 10 years. He is a man of integrity, honesty, and I can certainly tell you that he has a lot of energy. I first met KK Lee when I served as an MPP and Cabinet Minister in Queen's Park between 1995 and 2003. And KK was there to advocate for improvements to the healthcare system for our seniors and for our families. He's very passionate about the issues that affect you and me and the people of Markham-Unionville and indeed this great province. And I'm proud to say that KK Lee campaigned along with his family for me in the last 2 elections. He knocked on a lot of doors, walked a lot of streets with me, and met many people. And I know that he helped to sway the votes of many people my way. You know, when you look at the individuals who are supporting KK Lee in this nomination, the list is quite staggering. I don't think I've ever seen someone have so much support running for a nomination from so many prominent individuals in the community. KK Lee has the support of Jim Flaherty, our federal finance minister and former deputy premier of our province. He has the support of Tony Clement, the federal health minister. He also has the support of David Tabucci, your MPP here in Markham for 8.5 years. And I'm speaking with David this afternoon, and due to a work commitment, he's unable to be here this evening, but he sends his best wishes to KK and encourages everyone here this evening to vote for KK Lee. KK also has the support of Steve Gilchrist, my former colleague in the legislature from Scarborough East. He has the support of Paul Commander, who you just heard from. And he has the support of individuals like John Nguyen, Stanley Kwan, and Teresa Sue. So I say to you, the members of the Markham-Unionville Association who are voting this evening, KK Lee has the support of these individuals and so many others because he has worked so hard on behalf of so many people in our province. And I thank the members of the association for being here tonight and for participating in the democratic process of this nomination meeting. And I encourage you to cast your vote for KK Lee. KK Lee deserves to win this nomination and to have the right to be the progressive conservative candidate here in Markham-Unionville in the next provincial election. KK Lee can be the next MPP in this riding if you elect him tonight as our candidate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce KK Lee.
Honored guests, respected candidates, fellow candidates, my name is KK Lee, and I want to thank you. I want to be your provincial PC member of Parliament. I thank you for coming here on this beautiful evening, despite your busy schedule and babysitting arrangements, to have this important decision of electing your PC candidate for this riding. As a registered physical therapist, I'm wearing this button, the College of Physical Therapists of Ontario. I'm proud of my profession. I'm also proud of Ontario. And I believe I am the best candidate to represent you at the upcoming general election. I'm passionate about the betterment of our community as a whole without discrimination and impartiality. I was the Councillor and Vice President of the College of Physical Therapists of Ontario for 6 years. I was instrumental in removing the barriers against the foreign qualified trained physical therapists, so that properly qualified physical therapists from countries like India, Pakistan, Philippines, Sri Lanka, and many European countries can obtain the Ontario license and practice here. As a result, the public is able to enjoy better access to the physiotherapy services by different ethnic communities. Helping the foreign trained professionals and providing them with a Canadian experience brings me great joy as they all become successful in their own profession. I believe all Canadians are entitled to the same opportunity and privilege at our jobs. Sylvia and I have 4 grown children. I love children, the more the better. During the last 6 years, I was the director and also the chair of the Grace Christian Day Nursery School. It has 62 daycare spaces and funded by the government. I believe in providing good environment to nurture the young minds, allowing the toddlers to grow and interact socially and responsibly. When I heard how Jordan Manners, a 15-year-old boy in CW January, was gunned down last week, I was deeply saddened. We all share the pain and the grief of the Manners family in the loss. As an MPP, I'm committed to the empowerment and development of our youth by providing them with the best educational and social opportunities. To further this cause, I am now the chair of the Chinese Outreach Steering Committee, also of the Lock York YMCA. I am working with a team of YMCA staff and volunteers, facilitating the involvement and commitment of the members of YMCA to the organization and its program. We always witness how street crimes, violence, and drug trafficking diminish in the neighborhood wherever there's a new YMCA established. Many of our friends die of cancer, and not one die of cancer. As an organizing committee member of the Golden Devil Charity Board, we raise the awareness of Making Cancer History campaign. During its April 2007 gala, I successfully bid the Toyota Camry Hybrid, nice car, in the auction, having to raise money to fight cancer. As an owner of a hybrid car, I believe in reducing the emission of carbon gases, and I hope to play my role in preserving our environment, as it's a very worthy and urgent cause, both right now and for the future. I am a staunch supporter of justice to all citizens. I am dedicated to fighting injustice in the world. Throughout the last 10 years, I have held in many charity functions. I raised funds for many causes. The YMCA Strongest Campaign, the Red Cross, the Heart and Stroke Foundation, the Korean Famine Relief, the Yihao and Mansha Foundation, the Hack Tax, the Tsunami Relief, and the Cultural Center, etc. Our government recognized my hard work in the community by bestowing me with the Queen's Golden Jubilee Award. I have earned the trust of the party. This year, I am appointed to be the co-chair of the Leaders' Election Dinner of the York region. And I urge all of you to buy a ticket because we need this money to get us over the election. So please come to me, buy a ticket for this dinner. It's going to be held on June the 20th in the park. We need your support in this dinner. I'm passionate about PC being elected in Markham-Unionville, and I believe I am the best candidate who works with all the communities, who has the support in all the communities, who genuinely cares about the betterment of our community as a whole, will be the only one, the only candidate who will be able to win against the incumbent Liberal candidate. If you are passionate also about PC winning in Markham-Unionville, I, KK Lee, humbly ask you to vote for me tonight. Thank you all very much.
to introduce you to your Ontario PC candidate in the riding of Markham-Unionville and the next MPP for this great riding, KK Lee. I'm going to ask Stephen Yu to come forward and say a few words. Stephen.
Thank you, Glenn. Fellow PC members, I think this has been a wonderful experience for me. I was at Calgary Center when I first won my candidacy there. It wasn't half as many people participating here. So I'm glad to see so many people showing up here, and I want to congratulate KK for the people that are supporting him. And I know that we have a huge battle ahead of us, and we want to put on the Liberals. And I want KK and the people to know that I will be behind KK. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, the next candidate who will come up and say a few words is Cam Sadek.
Congratulations to you. You have done a great job, a good campaign, and I think it's the party's victory, party success, and you can be sure that win or lose, you're with you. You're lost out, but you're with you. I think it's the spirit that we all have. Win or lose is a game, but we must remember we have a task to do ahead. And I'm sure that our friend Kit Lee will properly represent him, will be a good representative, and we will be able to win this riding of Markham.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will start off to congratulate Mr. Cam Sadek and Mr. Stephen Yu for running a very successful campaign tonight. Tonight, you have raised the bar as to how our PC party are taking seriously in running successful nomination campaign. You have brought in many dedicated volunteers and party loyalists who have worked really hard on your campaigns. Your teams have impressed me in your efforts of winning tonight. In fact, tonight is a victory for us all because we have shown the McKinney layout that we were the case of the government. Senator McKinney said, I will not raise your taxes. He has broken the promise. He has insulted the intelligence of the people of Ontario by promising anything and everything to get elected. You have spoken tonight. We all want to contribute to the PC party cause. Yes, I would urge all of you here tonight to go to the general election as one team, the winner's team. Let us show the people of Ontario we are different. We have seen the lotto gate, the tickets that we bought are cheated. We have seen the slush fund scandals. There's no transparency, no accountability of using our taxpayers' money by this Liberal government whatsoever. Tonight, I want also to thank my wife, Sylvia, and my family, Lorraine, for the support and advice. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the honored guests, our downtown PC executives who has taken the time to come up here tonight, Mr. Brad McGreedy and the team, many great volunteers, and the whole campaign team. I have to say thank you very much, my campaign team, and all the advisors. Without you, I won't be standing here tonight. I will need all your help to continue with your good work that will lead us into the next general election. Together, we will defeat the Liberals in the Markham-Unionville and form the next government. Let us bring integrity, accountability, and good governance back to Queen's Park. The people of Ontario deserve our PC government. Thank you very much.
My dad right now, and I know that we have a lot of work ahead of us, but just come out and vote, and please support the PC Conservatives. Thank you.
Yes, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
咁啊好 exciting 啊！因為呢啲都係我哋都係第一次做，咁啊係仲有好多嘢要學，有好多要適應啦。呢個係好高興嘅事，多謝各位嘅支持。
驚唔驚佢因為即係參加啲政府都犧牲咗家庭時間？
我諗個個太太都有呢個憂慮嘅，每個家庭都有呢個顧慮嚇。呢個時間一定會少咗啲㗎啦。我哋啱諗住啲細路哥畢業會有多啲時間。但一個家庭永遠都有改變㗎，有好多嘢要適應，有好多嘢不時嘅時間唔同嘅時間有唔同階段有唔同嘅生活啦，嗬。
咁你咪堅持幫你解釋啦。咁有咩講啊？
留心聽嗰啲選民嘅意思啦嚇，希望因為做政治有時啲嘢都唔係一定我哋有咁嘅理想，但有時唔係做得我哋想做嘅咁快。我哋都好想代表市民出聲。至於係能夠好似你哋理想咁快咧，我哋都係好想做得好快。時間有時睇下當時嘅我哋係咪真係一個 majority 啦。如果得到大家嘅支持啦，PC 可以攞到一個 majority， 咁當然做事就要快好多嗬。努力啦，老伴。
我覺得今晚都係好多謝咁多個各種唔同嘅社會團體、各種唔同族裔今晚出嚟到係一個喺政治方面大家有個意識，希望係可以嚟到係選一個最好嘅代表，嚟到喺下一次咧我哋大選嗰時咧能夠為人民做福利。咁我今晚係好開心，因為咧有一個咁熱烈嘅熱誠嘅選民出嚟到係大家嚟到係互相嚟到係支持一啲參選者。咁我諗呢個係一個好民主嘅政策，我亦都好希望咧我哋中國人咧可以嚟到同一個熱誠，因為假如我哋唔參加咧，人哋就當我哋冇到㗎啦。咁我哋一定要係出席，一定要投票，呢個我哋一個公民嘅責任。
咁你下一次嘅對手係陳國智喎，要信心俾啊！
我覺得我哋一定要一個好勤懇嘅工作，因為前面嘅道路好艱難，我哋要大家團結，大家嚟到揾出一個統一嘅陣線，一齊嚟到係各方面嚟到睇下我哋嘅選民嘅需要，睇下政府而家嘅做事嘅方面有啲乜嘢係嘅即係嘅短處，亦都係希望嚟到將過往自由黨佢哋嘅政府所犯嘅錯誤，我哋嚟到係將佢嚟到改過嚟。其中一樣就係佢有好多嘅waste 好多嘅資源係散咗出嚟，咁變咗咧雖然佢哋有咗呢個所謂嘅醫療稅係已經係每一年提高25個 billion 出嚟嘅話咧，但仍然咧都係唔可以嚟到係將我哋嘅民生有咩改善。只不過咧呢25個 billion 只可以 cover 一個所謂一個平衡嘅預算財政案，咁變咗咧我哋咧係要俾多啲稅收，但係所得翻出嚟嘅咧 個民生咧都係不外如是，甚至係比較差過以前幾年更加差。我諗選民一定要再新諗下，我哋咁嘅情之下，我哋應該下一次應該選邊個黨，邊個投邊個黨嘅票咧，邊個會係更加人民取得更好嘅福利咧？我哋要大家再三反省。Sorry， 係我係今次第一次出嚟嘅啫，所以我都要好多嘢都要嚟到學習，希望多啲人嚟到可以嚟到係俾啲提議我係絕對係接受，亦都希望自己啲提議咧可以認識社會上嘅難處、生活嘅難處、對家庭有嘅難處，希望可以大家咧嚟到係將呢啲難處合埋一齊，喺政制喺呢個方案方面可以對民生有一個改善。甚至我哋覺得，如果假如將醫療稅可以刪改出嚟，冇咗醫療稅，咁我哋咧就可以將呢個預算案咧嚟到係點樣再嚟嘅平衡。但係啲民生如果有翻呢25個 billion 喺度可以做咧，自不然咧就可以更加錢嚟可以使，改善自己嘅家庭生活啦。
你係咪資深保守黨？
我喺過去10年已經係做咗係保守黨裏邊嘅係頭先Danny 文都講過 ，Pocket Landry 都講過，我係喺唔同嘅riding 裏邊係拍門。係嚟到係幫助嗰啲candidate 嚟到係參選，咁我自己都係諗住一個係幫助保守黨，因為我覺得保守黨嘅政策嗰個價值觀同我係好相近，咁所以我係過去10年都幫助好多唔同嘅省議員聯邦政府嘅議員咁咪要幫助佢哋去參選，咁我都係當中睇見我哋華人呢個熱誠咧係都仲未係可以嚟到提高多啲，因為變咗我哋嘅心意，我哋想佢哋嚟到係喺政府裏邊非常反映到咧，我哋要嚟到係將我哋嘅意思嚟到話翻俾出嚟聽，咁我哋希望咧華人可以喺方面咧更加多啲熱誠嚟到係將自己嘅需要、將自己嘅concern、將自己嘅難處係同政府嚟到反省，咁我覺得最好嘅咧就係咧嚟到係參加幫佢哋助選，幫佢哋拍門，幫佢嚟到係嚟到係俾啲意見佢哋，咁變咗佢哋可以大家一齊一個團隊精神嚟到 work together。咁我覺得呢樣嘢我喺過往嗰10年裏邊就做呢樣嘢。咁到今時今日，我覺得咧喺我哋嘅安大略省裏邊咧，自由黨執政嗰4年咧，就有好大嘅虧欠，好多嘅資源係疏忽咗，亦都好多政策咧喺個倒沫管治。咁我希望咧可以盡我個人嘅力量嚟到係同大家選民一齊嚟到一個團隊精神嚟到將呢個反映去俾政府。
你屋企對你參選嘅支持度幾多？
因為我自己都係做物理治療師嘅，咁即係一個好大嘅犧牲啦。咁我都係同屋企人有商量過，咁佢哋開頭都係唔係好想啊。但係最近我哋大家又繼續講嗰陣時咧，繼續有交通嗰陣時咧，咁佢哋開始係接受咯。咁我都希望咧嚟到繼續嚟到係可以嚟到係喺社會裏邊嚟到盡下份力。咁我係物理治療師就幫助人哋解決痛苦。但係如果係選民可以覺得我可以做嘅話咧，係投一票嘅話，做咗省議員咯，希望可以解決民生嘅痛苦。
頭先我問咗你太太啦，我當選講咩啊？咁你點同佢太太講啊？而家當選咗啦。
我諗呢個問題，我諗係言猶尚早啊！我覺得應該咧，我係淨係工作嘅開始，咁我而家唔會諗到咁遠啦。